Testing.
Hello, my name is Jerry Brooks. I'm with Safeplace. I'm the Prevention Program Manager, and we're here today at the Walk 'em Out for a Child, and the reason why we're here is that it shouldn't hurt to be a child. There are over 3 million reported cases of child abuse in America every year. And I ask a question. There's a question that says, if a tree falls in the forest and there's no one around to hear it, does it make a sound? Well, if a child is abused in the home and there are no witnesses to that abuse, does it make a sound? Yes, it makes a sound when those children are 4 times as likely to become drug-addicted teens. It makes a sound when a runaway would rather take her time on the streets and take her chances with strangers than go back to the home that she was abused in. It makes a sound, and we can hear it every day when our children go to school and bully other children simply because they can't fight back at home. We're here today to Walk 'em Out for a Child, to raise money and contribute to stopping child abuse and awareness. It shouldn't hurt to be a child. I just want to thank everyone who's given to this cause, who supports Safeplace, and we're going to do our very best, our very, very best, to teach and educate for healthy, happy families in our community. If you know anyone who is a victim of family violence, child abuse, teen dating violence, you could call our hotline, and we'll do our very best to assist them. We have a shelter, and we also have court advocate services, prevention education. We also have counselors and a team members that will be there to aid you. We work with the court systems, DHR. We try our very best. Now, if you need to, call our hotline, 1-800-550-9215, or locally you can call 256-767-6210. Thank you.
Started the Walk 'em Out for a Child yesterday in Lawrence County, and one of the guys there made a very good point. 10% of our population is 100% of our future. And that's the kids. And that's the kids that we're here for today. This is our 9th annual Safeplace Walk 'em Out for a Child. We're glad you guys are here. I'm going to let the Safeplace Executive Director, Rachel Cabinets, come say a few words, because we got something a little special today lined up that I hope you all enjoy. But from the bottom of my heart, thank you for coming out.
Thanks, Heath, and thank you everyone for being here and this beautiful weather. I'm thanking my Nana today. I'm sure she put in a special word so we could get this weather today. But this event means so much more than just a walk. And I know it's about the awareness about child abuse and prevention of child abuse. And it's about the awareness of domestic violence and how prevalent it is in our community. And I know that there are so many people that are here today that have domestic violence and child abuse in their families. And we come together today to heal and to walk together and to let this community know that this is something that we're standing up for and that is not acceptable in our community. I want to introduce to you Safeplace's Prevention Program Manager, Jerry Brooks. Jerry goes into all of the school systems in 6 counties. We're seeing about 20,000 students a year. And she goes in and she talks about the topics that parents don't always know how to talk to their kids about. And so Jerry's going to give us a little demonstration of what she does with the kids today. Jerry Brooks.
I want to thank everyone, first of all, for coming out today. We really appreciate the support. This is about kids today. And I want to tell you, we're going to sing a song later, and then first I want to give you a little information. Listen, there's a question. The question is, if a tree falls in the forest and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound? It does? I'm glad you said that. Because if a child is abused in the home and there are no witnesses, does that child make a sound? Yes, it makes a sound when children who are victims of abuse are 4 times as likely to become drug-addicted teens. It makes a sound when children who are victims of abuse are twice as likely to be alcoholics. It makes a sound when the little girl runs away from home because she would rather take her chances on the streets than go back home to her abusers. It makes a sound when 90% of our children are abused by someone that they know. It makes a sound when over half of that number is by members of their own family. Abuse makes a sound. Nowadays, we need so much proof.
We need evidence. We need witnesses. We need the child to testify. But if a child goes to school with bruises on their arms every day, does that child make a sound even if they don't tell you they're being abused? Yes. The evidence makes a sound. And today we are going to make a sound as we walk across this bridge. And we help to stop child abuse. This is why we're here. I love the t-shirts. I love the support. But I love it even more if those numbers would go down. When I go to school and I talk to your children, I talk to them. And I tell them that we as their parents and as their family members love them. And we should. Because they need us. They need our hugs. And they need our kisses. And they need to know it's okay to make mistakes. How many of us have made a silent cry as adults who have been victims of child abuse? How many of us know what it's like to be abused as a child? Let's not do that to our own children. They say that adults who were victims of child abuse are twice as likely to abuse their children. I say that's not so. I have children, and I was a victim, and I don't abuse mine. I'm not going to let that be my excuse. So, I'm going to sing one of the songs that I sing to the children as we go to the school. And it's going to seem a little funny, but I made it for first and second graders. So I got to pretend that all you guys are first and second graders. Can you do that for me? Oh, yeah. Say yeah. All right, here we go. Now, the name of the song is called It's My Body. And this song is to help me help children understand what parts of their body that people are not allowed to touch. Now, I'm going to say it. It's their private parts, right? We're scared to say it. I'm not scared to say it because I want them to understand that this is a no-no, huge no-no, okay? All right, so everybody, you got to pat your head. All right, everybody say, it's my body. It's my body. Say, you can't touch me. Can't touch me. All right, pat the head again. Say, it's my body. It's my body. All right, now we got parts one. Say part one. Crisscross applesauce over your chest. This is an area that nobody's allowed to touch. I say even the little boys or the big boys who take their shirts off for little girls and play basketball and start to sweat and want to look all cute. Nobody's still allowed to touch that part, right? Yeah? All right, now say part two. All right, I tell the kids that even when they're in the bathroom, at Walmart, or in the tub, or wherever they are, if they're old enough to take care of themselves, to groom themselves, then nobody's allowed to touch that part whatsoever because kids don't have poopy diapers. Babies have poopy diapers, and this is what I tell your kids. So if you don't have a poopy diaper, nobody's allowed to touch that part, right? Very good. Now say parts three. Part three is your bottom. Now, I do you a favor. I tell the kids that spanking is a legal form of discipline, right? Oh, yay for all the parents, right? But I tell them that no one's allowed to touch them in a way that makes them feel uncomfortable. So if someone is touching them in a way that makes them feel uncomfortable on parts one, say parts one, parts two, and parts three, they are going to tell on that person because Miss Jerry gave them permission to tell on grown-ups. Yay! All right, so here we go. Ready? Say, it's my body. It's my body. Clap. You can't touch me. You can't touch me. All right, it's my body. It's my body. Parts 1, 2, and 3. Well, I don't know. You guys, listen. Let's walk and remember that our children are important. I'm not saying that we don't all make mistakes. Just don't let our kids pay for them, okay? Okay, Miss Jerry? Say, all right.
And absolutely not. There's no way to follow that up. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow that up with someone else who gets paid to talk for a living. Safeplace is very blessed to have the support of the community. And part of that support comes from Big River Broadcasting. I don't know if you guys listen to QLT Kicks 96, but I'm sure you've heard the PSAs running about the walk for a while. And we've got a couple of the on-air personalities from Big River Broadcasting here. And Joe C. Lane's worked really hard to kind of add something special to the walk this year. So I'm going to let her come explain.
Well, we have March Madness going on Q107 and Kicks 96 right now, and so we're on Monday at the YMCA. For those that are qualified, they're going to have a chance to win all these gift certificates from around the area, and like 6 months. I think a couple are going to people are going to win 6 months to the YMCA. Somebody's going to win a 32-inch television. But we're taking 2 qualifiers. To win those prizes. We're going to take 2 from Q107, 2 for Kicks 96 from all of you that are here today. So make sure you're signed in because we are going to take qualifiers so you have a chance to win on Monday. And if you are one of the winners, we're going to draw once we get to our destination over there at Florence Police Department. Yes. Yeah. And so we're going to draw from, so everybody make sure you're signed in so you have a chance to win with us on Monday, and that will be March Madness. JT, anything you want to say? We got it. We got it. And I learned a new song today, too. Thank you very much, Chief.
Draw 2 from each station right now. I'm going to let Lauren here pick a number between, we have 8 pages. I'm going to let her pick a number between 1 and 8. Emma Miller. Emma Miller. And a number between 1 and 20. Josh Kelly. Now again, that's 2 and 6. What we're doing is taking qualifiers for March Madness, which we are doing at the YMCA tomorrow. Our qualifiers are going to have a chance to win gift certificates from the area, a chance to win a TV, trips to the YMCA for 6 months. We got 2 more qualifiers to go between 1 and 8. Kayla Thompson. Step right over here. We'll tell you. And so since we couldn't find our last person, we got 1 more to go. Kip Eastman. How you doing? You come over here. Thank you everybody for walking today to raise awareness about domestic violence.